Hey everyone! Welcome to part 2 of my March vlog. It's been like 1 month since I uploaded the last video. To put it into perspective for you, the average video that I make, I'll usually have around an hour to an hour and 20 minutes of footage. With this video, I had 5.5 hours of footage. So, took me a long time to edit, but I hope you love it. I hope the wait is worth it. Don't know who's like waiting for this, but hey, I think I got like 4 subscribers when I posted part 1, so maybe at least 4 people. Okay, bye. I did not vlog on day 1 of this video when I got home from work. I have an explanation. I had the most awful dream the previous night. It was a spider dream. Yay! I love dreaming about spiders attacking me. The dream took place in my parents' home. I was in their room for some reason and I saw this big fat spider. I was freaking out, trying to trap it, yelling to my family that there is this gigantic spider in my parents' room. No one seemed to care. No one helped me. So I ended up leaving my parents' room and shutting the door behind me, which is kind of evil and definitely does not solve the problem. I go back upstairs where all of the bedrooms are. Turns out, based on the marks of the carpet, someone vacuumed the entire upstairs. And in doing so, opened all of the doors. I don't know where the spider is. Could be anywhere now. I go in my room. I head over to my bed. I turn around and there are like 100 of those big, colorful spiders hanging from my bedroom ceiling all around me. I ended up waking up in the middle of the night. I go to the bathroom. I cannot fall asleep because I can't stop thinking about spiders in my real life bed. I finally fall back asleep. Of course, the dream resumes right where it left off. I come up with honestly kind of a logical plan. My dresser was right by my bed, so I start very slowly and carefully putting on as many layers of clothing as I can, trying to cover my entire body with all of my clothes sort of sealed, like gloves over my sleeves, pants tucked into socks, to hopefully just be able to run across my room with all of these layers on so the spiders can't actually touch me. But near the end of my clothing coverage, the spiders start freaking out for some reason, and they all start to like jump on me. I start freaking out, as I think most people would, and then my dream ends. So it was pretty awful. I'm sorry. I promise the rest of the video is better, and I actually vlog in the following days. I was recovering from my scary spider dream. I was tired, just got home from work. A long day, working in America. And then I took a nap, which ended up being 3 hours long. So my day was just kind of a disaster. But I'm not leaving you empty-handed. We're gonna review this chocolate bar. Nut butter filled almond crunch milk chocolate. I just got it because the packaging was cool. All paper, no plastic. I don't really know how they can fill a chocolate bar so thin with some nut butter. Do you see the nut butter? That's actually really good. Oh my gosh, that's actually really freaking good. What did they put in here? Go get yourself a Who bar. I wish this was sponsored. Guys, I only have 500 subscribers. But imagine if I got a sponsor one day. I would literally accept any sponsor I got. I don't care if the business is unethical, if the product I'm sponsoring is actually awful. I'll take it. No, I'm kidding. That would just be so cool. Imagine someone paying you money just to talk about their product for like 1 minute. I can't even imagine that. And how much money do you get? I feel like YouTubers get paid more than you would think. I don't know. Now March 16th. I don't even know if I should even be bothering like introducing the new day, because I usually don't in my vlogs, but for some reason in this video I feel like I should. So you're gonna be getting these like awkward robotic March 20th little messages.
Oh, you're recording it.
What cider has apple?
What cider? I started it with, I was like holding the tray. Remember I had things that we were like, we're gonna make.
I've never had Wingstop before, but I've heard lots about it, so we're doing a review. The bag is very heavy. I ordered through my phone for pickup, but the app was being really weird. It was giving me some crazy time estimates of when the food was gonna be ready. It kept changing, going back and forth between, oh, ready in 3 minutes, to now ready in 10 minutes. I was really confused. And the range of time it was giving me always started with 0, but that doesn't make any sense. If 0 is a possibility, then that means they don't know if my food is ready or not. Like, it should be 1 to 10 minutes, not 0 to 10. That's like me saying, oh yeah, I have board games at my house. I can't remember how many. Could be anywhere from 0 to 20. But 0 shouldn't be in the range because I know that I have board games, so it can't possibly be 0. I don't know. It was being really confusing. The last thing I wanted to do was go in, tell them that I was there for pickup, and they say, why are you coming in here bothering us when the app didn't tell you it was ready? But the app never even told me that my food was ready. I ended up just going in after waiting outside for so long. So I don't know how long this was sitting on their counter. Oh, I got too big of a whiff. I got barbecue and Korean something. Then I got a side of Louisiana fries. This is the wing. That is so good. God damn it, they didn't give me any napkins. And I dropped my chicken wing on my table. I feel like you can't go wrong with chicken wings. I have very low chicken wing standards because I don't get them very often. These are the fries. It's cheese and other things. I forgot what the app said, so I don't really know what I'm eating. Those are good. The cheese is only on the top. Doesn't go all the way to the bottom. These are the wings. These are the fries. Ooh. This is maybe not good that I like this place because it's right by my apartment. And hopefully I am not tempted to eat here super often because my funds will start running low. I just don't get fast food very often. So this is like tickling a little craving inside of me that I never knew I had. Hey guys, this is an update. I'm too white for this. I didn't even get the spicy flavors. It was like 2 flames out of 5. I can't even handle that. That's like beginner spicy. But no, it's really spicy. It's making me breathe hard. My tongue is on fire just from this barbecue flavor. Oh no, it's not even spicy barbecue, just barbecue sauce. But also the fries are spicy. I don't even know what's in here. They put some freaking ghost peppers, or what's it called? Habaneros. They put a habanero in here. They're trying to trick me. I can't take a habanero. Now March 17th. It's vlogging time. Can you show the camera? This was St. Patrick's Day. I was in a private room in one of my work buildings. I thought there were other people just outside of my private room. So I was nervous to film for the camera and be yelling for my vlog if I thought other people could hear me. Because it was pretty quiet in there. Turns out there was actually no one in there even with me. I was just scared that someone would hear me. But I got this free little charcuterie board from someone in the cheese department. Ugh, my eye itches so bad. Why does it itch? Ugh. The music this day at my work, oh my gosh, it was so awful. They had like this one freaking, what is it, little Irish jig song playing over and over the entire day. I'm sure for customers who are just doing their grocery shopping for like 25 minutes and then leaving, I'm sure they enjoyed it. I'm sure it got them in the St. Patrick's Day holiday spirit. But for us employees that are there for like a half of our entire day, it was pretty horrible, and I never want to go through that again. I'm gonna be showing you how I make a tuna fish sandwich. The tutorial you've all been waiting for. Okay, let's get started. I make tuna fish sandwiches very frequently. I bring them to work for lunch because I'm up and moving around all day. I don't like to eat lunches that are too filling. Okay. I don't even know how to talk about this because it's such an underwhelming activity. This is the tuna I buy. It's soaked in water. I have made the mistake numerous times of accidentally buying canned tuna soaked in oil. I have no idea who is looking to buy tuna soaked in oil. Maybe it's for a certain recipe that I'm not aware of. I just simply don't know when that would be preferable. So I always double double check it's soaked in water because in the past, I've gone home ready to make my tuna fish sandwiches. And as I'm opening the can, my hands become soaked in this slippery, greasy oil. And I get really sad because I just wasted my money on this product I didn't even intend to buy. This is such a simple task. I gotta dive real deep into detail to have anything to talk about. So don't judge me for anything that I'm saying. I've been recording for 6 minutes already. This goes to show how much I edit out of my footage because most of it is always really cringy and embarrassing. So however long this portion of the video has been so far, subtract that from 6 minutes, and that is how much of my talking I don't actually include. Just goes to show how fake social media is. You may be seeing my life, but are you really? You're only seeing what I want you to see. That took forever. I now have my tuna in the bowl. First I add mayo. Then mustard, some dill weed. This is for extra pickle flavor. Then salt and pepper. Sometimes, I don't really know what salt and pepper is adding to a recipe, but I just assume you should add it to everything, because aren't these like the 2 main spices in the whole wide world? This is what it looks like. Now for the best part, we add the pickles. I love pickles. I know pickles are a bit controversial. I believe the world is divided into pickle lovers, pickle haters, aka the good and the bad. I just don't understand how you can hate pickles. Well, no, I get it. They have a very distinct... Oh, it's leaking on me. Look at this. You hear that crunch? And it's so refreshing. I just sort of spear it with my knife to get it out. There are my diced pickles. Oh, by the way, I'm making 2. One I'm gonna eat now for my really gourmet dinner, and then I'm saving my other one for lunch tomorrow. The bread is very important. I use Dave's Killer Bread, whole wheat, thinly sliced. Thinly sliced is the most crucial part. I simply just don't love a lot of bread in any kind of sandwich that I eat. Do you see how thin it is? So I'm not shoving my mouth with 5 pounds of bread and 1 little piece of tuna. And we're done. I would much rather eat this than go out to a really nice restaurant. I'm kidding guys, okay? I love my tuna fish sandwiches. If you liked watching me make that sandwich, if you like watching me do really mundane things with very little excitement, leave a like and comment down below. Now March 18th.
Oh,
What?
I just pressed record.
Lexi. This portion of today's video is brought to you from my living room floor. I just got a special treat in the mail. It's my first credit card. Ooh, this is very fancy. I thought it was just gonna show up in a classic paper envelope. Whoa, I like this packaging. Do you see it? Do you see the brand? This is so cute. Whoa. My first ever credit card captured on camera. Can't be making this up. Last April-ish, I applied for a Discover credit card. At the time, I was living with my mom in her apartment. I got approved for it, but for some reason, when I was entering the address, it wouldn't let me specify her apartment number. And sometimes the mailman would leave packages just in the lobby. So I figured I just won't put in the apartment number. Maybe the mailman will leave it in the lobby bench like he sometimes does. Lo and behold, that did not happen. I never received the credit card, and I never actually reached out to Discover to get a new one. Then last November, I think, I applied for an Apple credit card just because my mom has one. And that's the only reason. I didn't get approved. Don't know why. But then they said, we'll enroll you in this little program where we'll keep an eye on your credit score. And if it doesn't get worse, then we will re-evaluate your acceptance and you'll have better odds after the little 4 or 5 month program thing. I don't really know what program I was enrolling in. I didn't actually have to do anything. I just clicked a button, enroll. Then 5 months later, they tell me if I get accepted. And that's what happened. I finished my program. Even though I literally didn't do anything. I guess they just like kept an eye on my credit score. The thing is that I'm embarrassed about is I do not know if this is a good first credit card. Don't know if I am benefiting from this as much as I could a different one with different rewards, different company. I know the least about credit cards out of anyone in the entire world. So I actually have no idea what I'm talking about. This is just a little game for me. And I am not here to build a solid credit score. I'm not here to be serious with my money. I'm here to just have fun and see where life takes me. Spend money, get the things that I want. No, not actually. I will be responsible with my credit card. I promise. I'm already not a big spender. Well, mainly just because I don't have a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, I would be a major spender. But don't worry, I will not abuse my credit card privileges. But then again, who goes into getting a credit card thinking that they're going to abuse their privileges? I don't think anyone does. You just kind of fall into the trap. I very well may be the next victim of the credit card world. I also looked up a quick YouTube video ranking different credit cards. I only watched like the first minute of it, but it ranked the Apple credit card as the lowest. So that is really perfect. So glad that I got this one. I found out I have a really good credit score though. I don't know what I did to get that. Is it just because I don't have a lot of credit card use history and everyone starts out at a really good credit score? Is that how it works? I could not tell you, but maybe it's only gonna go down from here. I'm gonna keep it in my wallet, feel very adult. Ooh. The next part is March 19th. I actually ended up going to work this day on my day off to make up for some hours I missed earlier in the week. And all I filmed was this little section of me going to work, showing you how to make an iced oat milk latte. So March 19th is not the biggest day for this vlog, but I think my little latte segment is kind of fun. Is it going?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm at work right now. I'm gonna be showing you how to make an oat milk vanilla latte. Oh wait, wait. I forgot, I'm gonna make it decaf because I don't need caffeine right now. We're making this iced so we don't have to steam the milk. So I have the 2 espresso shots, now I put them in the milk. And then we add ice. Latte complete. Does this look yummy? Do you think I'm a good barista?
Why do you sound like Dora?
And then you think we're done? You think that's all I got for you? Well, I stole a pastry. I'm gonna have to do quick.
No.
These are these toaster pastries we have. Got some frosting on top, brown sugar I think, and it has marionberry filling. Whoa. I actually wish I had more filling than that. A little skimpy if you ask me. Really yummy. I eat these all the time. For March 20th, I can't remember if I talked about this in part 1. I don't know. But I was actually looking for a new job this day, going to different restaurants to drop off my resume. But I actually think that all of the footage is so cringy. So I'm cutting all of that out and just pretend like you just saw a super cool and fun portion of the video where I'm going to all these new restaurants. But you actually are not seeing that because I will never show you the footage. Also, I went to all these restaurants. Spoiler alert, I did get a job, but like obviously only one of them worked out. So I'm kind of like, do you really need to see me going to all these restaurants if all but one are irrelevant because I didn't get them? No, you don't. Then another day, I go to more restaurants to drop off resumes, but I'm also cutting that out, which you'll see later. So wait until part 3 to hear about my new job. I will tell you all about it, just not in this video. Sorry, that is just the way that I am organizing things. And this video is already long enough. I'm trying to keep my talking to a minimum. Otherwise, I don't know like what the limit is to how long YouTube videos can be, but I might hit it. Oh!
Got your ass. That one.
Just got off work. Today's my Monday. I'm always really tired at work on my Mondays because I always mess up my sleep schedule over my weekend. Staying up late, getting out of bed late, and today I worked at 8 a.m. So I got an extremely small amount of sleep. I'm awfully tired, and it's gonna take everything within me to not take a nap. Because every time I take a nap, no matter how many alarms I set, they always end up being like 3 hours long. So then I can't fall asleep later in the night. Then I just end up not getting a lot of sleep again. I take a nap the next day. And it's just this endless cycle of me not getting enough sleep and having to take naps. But then naps make me feel horrible. I wake up from them feeling just so awful, like I died and came back to life. But the witch that brought me back to life didn't really do this spell super well. That's what it feels like. Today, my coworker told me about her and her roommate. They're making ratatouille tonight to celebrate the spring equinox. And I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. So we're gonna make ratatouille. I looked up the recipe and it's way simpler than I thought it was. I thought ratatouille was this crazy complicated. Only top 5-star chefs can make this. I'm in my kitchen, ready to make the ratatouille. I actually have to go quick this time because my phone is almost dead. It's gone down 5% just during the time it took for me to set up my tripod. So that's great. But here we are, back in the kitchen. I need to prep my vegetables. I am not rinsing any of my produce, but it's all gonna be baked, so I don't have to, right? I think that's the rule, or I might have made that up. We gotta go turbo speed. That's what I call turbo speed? Oh my gosh. Can we get a replay on that? This is why I had 5.5 hours of footage. Because apparently, I don't know how to do anything quickly. Don't look at my posture. It's not gonna be good. Now I'm moving on to cutting my eggplant. If you happen to be a chef watching this video, please don't judge my cutting skills. I don't actually really know how to use knives. I'm just guessing. I mean, it works. Just don't know if my cutting swoop is up to industry standards. I don't know. So don't expect a lot from me, as you've seen. Now we're moving on to cutting the Roma tomatoes. These, unlike an appetizer with salt. Oh, I love tomatoes. I'm slicing the onion. I'm so sensitive to onions. They hurt my eyes very badly. I've always had very sensitive eyes. I always shower in the morning, and if I'm really tired, like the water getting in my eyes can hurt really bad. I don't know why. I read somewhere recently that if you just don't breathe through your nose while you cut an onion, it doesn't make your eyes hurt. I just tried that technique and it actually worked. Or maybe this is just not a very potent onion. I don't know, but I barely feel it in my eyes. So maybe this is a tried and true technique. Tried and true? Is that the phrase? You try something and it's a success. So now it's proven to be true. By far the worst thing about making cooking videos is I can't listen to music while I'm filming because 1, I'm using my phone to film, and 2, I don't think that I can have music in the background. So I'm just cooking in silence. And I'm talking to my camera, so I have, you know, an additional activity to do, which is kind of like replacing the music I would usually listen to. But sometimes just talking to my camera can be a little bit awkward. It's not like I'm really having a conversation. It's just one way. It can be kind of difficult to keep having things to say. I'm not really receiving comments back to me. Where's my spatula? The pan is very loud. Don't know how well you can hear me. But next, I just add these crushed tomatoes and some spices. So I'll see you when that's done. And then we put everything together, I think. Oh, this is heavy. I finished simmering the sauce. I think it's good. Try some. I take all my sliced veggies, I arrange them, hopefully nicely, into the baking dish. I hope it looks good. I'm just so excited to be cooking a meal with vegetables. Are these vegetables? I think they all have seeds. Oh boy. To put them. Do you guys see this? I just made ratatouille. Oh my gosh. My ratatouille is in the oven. I have to wait 30 minutes and then it's ready. I've talked about it before, but I just get so stuck in the habit of making the same things every week. So I am just proud of myself for taking on this challenge. That's so cheesy. But guys, I don't know. I'm in a sentimental mood right now. I'm having a lot of excitement. Wow. I am a master chef. The moment has come. The ratatouille is ready. Didn't end up on my plate looking as nicely as it does in the baking dish, but that's alright. It's all about the flavor. I also have a small plate of some chicken. This is just so that it is a little more filling, I guess. It honestly looks good though. A little deconstructed. The tomato looks a little bit sad, but just look at it from like this side. Does that look good? Oh, the vegetables might be a little tough. It smells really good. Oh, they're hot. Let me try it with the kitchen. Or with the chicken. The chicken is really good. This is not even about the chicken, but the chicken might be a little bit better. Here is my review. My critiques, I think it definitely could have been cooked longer. The vegetables are not as tender as they should be, and I wish there was more sauce. It's great. I love marinara sauce. Is that what I just made? I don't know. Tomato sauce? I feel a lot more confident making this a second time, if I ever do in the future. But I mean, considering the fact this is my first time, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. With the chicken, an 8.3. And I never cook with zucchini nor squash. So you know, please give me a break if this is not 10 out of 10. I'm just happy with anything that turns out better than the muffins. I am never gonna get over that. And the fact that I got that on video too, I'm kind of worried people are gonna think that I faked dropping the muffins. Like I did it on purpose. But that was definitely not on purpose. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I think I will pack some of this ratatouille for my lunch. Now March 22nd. I'm on my 30-minute break. I heated up my ratatouille from last night. I'm eating it for lunch. Not really doing much. I'm working at the cake case today, setting up all of the cakes. My coworker and I decided that this is a slow, not work hard day, where we just talk and we prioritize ourselves over efficiency. I don't really got much to say. Sometimes I want to film something for my video. I'm just in a recording mood. But sometimes I just don't have anything to say or nothing that is worth sharing. So that's the kind of mood I'm in right now. I really like this duck sweater. I actually found this on the ground outside one night. It was soaking wet, but I thought, oh my gosh, I could easily just wash this. It's perfectly my size, and I'm sure whoever left their sweater here is not going to get it back. If I don't take it, someone else probably will, or it's gonna go in the garbage. Now it's mine. It was a few years ago that I got this, and I really like it. The only issue is that every time I wear it, multiple people throughout my day comment on some sort of sports-related Ducks event, and I have no idea what they're talking about. I am just wearing the sweater because it's comfortable. I like the simple design. I just don't really get when people assume I'm keeping up with basketball and football games just because I'm wearing a Ducks sweatshirt. Can't I just wear this without being a sports fan? So I never really know what to say. Some lady said to me today, something like, did you see that basketball game? The Ducks won? That was a big game. And I didn't know what she was talking about. I did not watch the game, nor do I care. So I usually just smile and laugh, then walk away. I guess if I was passionate about sports, or about anything, and someone was wearing a shirt that displayed said passion, I'd probably comment on it too. So I guess I can't really blame people. Several hours later, I'm in bed, and you have no idea what I did all day after work. It's forever a mystery. Listen, this video is already long enough. I got part 1, part 2, there's gonna be a part 3. I simply just don't have time in these videos to be showing you everything I'm doing. So please don't be mad at me. I'm here to tell you about my book. Last year, I read my favorite book of all time, A Little Life. I could go on and on for days. I could make a 500-hour video of me talking about this book. Granted, it is kind of controversial. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. I read it all the way through twice. I listen to music while I read sometimes, and there are so many songs that I listened to while I was reading this, and now I can't not think of this book when I hear the songs. The reason I brought that up, one of my coworkers, she reads a lot. I eventually was able to convince her to read A Little Life, which is a crazy commitment. excitement. So then I thought, oh my gosh, well now you have to give me a book to read. Not only because I'm just interested in reading one of your favorite books, but I also feel like I owe you one. So she gave me a book. I got to page 100. I simply just don't love it that much. So I'm gonna tell her, sorry, I don't want to finish this. I feel like such a bad friend, but I just want to read one of my own books. I haven't broken the news to her, so you better keep this a little secret. The one I am reading now that I just started tonight is called Needful Things by Stephen King. I've actually already read almost half of this book before. It was in 2022, but I was reading it during a time when I was super busy, so I was only reading like 10 or 15 pages a day, which just made me like not that interested in it. So then I just stopped reading it. Don't even know what happened to my first copy, and now I'm gonna commit. I realized I didn't tell you at all what the book is even about. I actually have not finished it yet. Guys, I have been like so busy during April. It's not even funny. It's about this mysterious man who goes into the small town of Castle Rock, opens up a little antique shop, but the shop is not all that meets the eye, and the citizens of Castle Rock are in for a big surprise. Ooh, I feel like that was a good explanation that gives you just the amount of detail that you need, but doesn't spoil anything and doesn't give away too much. I should be a writer for like movie trailers. That kind of natural talent doesn't just come from anywhere. I am doing a crazy thing though. As I go through and read this, I am going to underline all of the words that I don't know and use this flashcard studying app that I use for my French vocabulary. As I read the book, I'm gonna put the underlined words that I don't know into my app, and I will study them. I don't know if that's crazy and if it'll like ruin my reading experience if I'm too focused on learning new words versus actually enjoying the book, because it's not like this is some school assignment where I gotta learn some vocab for a vocab quiz. But I have this issue where my vocabulary is so small. I don't know what went wrong during my prime vocab learning ages. I'm just like the least articulate person. I'm always asking people what words mean that they say, and they always are like, how do you not know what that means? So I am going to be a genius literature in no time. With a vocabulary of 500 billion words, I will be unstoppable. Maybe I'll enroll in a spelling bee. You never know. Now March 23rd. I think all that I filmed was a little segment in my bathroom. I'm in my bathroom. I just washed my face, brushed my teeth, did the whole nighttime routine. And now we will put on my chapstick together. I always use Aquaphor Lip Repair right before I go to bed. You just squeeze it out and then rub it on. I usually use Burt's Bees chapstick during the day, but this is my special nighttime one. And I have seriously some dry lips. I was wanting to get a haircut, but then I let my hair grow out a little bit more and I actually don't hate it. So maybe I'll keep letting it grow out, see what happens. Side profile. Guys, I do not have the most appealing side profile. I don't actually hate it, I just think it's funny. So, the only really thing I have to talk about is, did you know I am doing 1-second videos a day for 2024? I did this before in high school, but I started it halfway through 2019, and then it went through the first half of 2020. I decided to restart it for 2024. It's a little bit more satisfying because I actually started on January 1st. I'm just so excited to have a full year where I have a second video every day. I'm trying to get the 1 second to capture the most significant or exciting thing that I do each day. Or, I don't know, every second have maybe a new person in it. So as I am watching the video back, many years from now, I have all these little 1 seconds. I can pause at each one and reminisce on either the person I'm with or the activity I am doing. Then I went on an extremely long tangent of how I can't decide if some of the clips that I use in my March vlog I also want to include in my 1 second video a day. Like if it will bother me if both videos share some of the same clips. I talked about it like really confusingly, and also for such a long time that I am instead telling you in here. But I have to explain that to you for what I say next. Oh, I guess when I post the 1 second video a day video, that is a mouthful. It will be January 1st, 2025. So no one will even remember what is in my March vlog. That will have been 9 months earlier. Oh my gosh, 2025 is crazy. Oh gosh, guys. When I I think about time and aging, I get really scared and I want to freak out. And nothing I have against aging. I just mean like change in general is very scary. And as you get older, things change. You say goodbye to different people and different phases of your life. And like you're only going forward. You can never go back. And then eventually you reach death. And I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And my days are only counting down. Yay. And then freaking like every other TikTok that I see on my For You page is about some sad thing about like dying. Or I just sometimes see such sad TikToks about like people aging. But then they have like this sad music over it. And I'm like, what is this? I am coming on TikTok to just be entertained and brain dead for a second. And now I'm watching this really sad video of like this mother dying, or like a picture of someone when they're 18 and smiling. And then they're like 80 on their deathbed. And I'm like, it's just not what I want to see right now. Are you guys getting these same TikToks? What side of TikTok am I on? I don't know. I'm on death TikTok. Now March 24th.
You're gonna get cream cheese. You need that. Could you tip or?
Oh, you're such a...
There's something in my eyeball.
Come here. I'm gonna get that in.
Do you see it?
White thing.
Ow! Where is it? Where?
Oh, you're not... We love to eat poop. I just got off work. I have to talk really quick in case my manager comes up and I'd be in big trouble. I just used my upstairs work computer to print more resumes and cover letters. I used our nice cardstock and I put them in these manila envelopes to deliver to more restaurants that I'm applying to. My manager wrote me a letter of recommendation a while ago, which I have already used for the other restaurants, but it was a little bit small. She didn't really write that much. It didn't have like the most professional template. No shade to her. I just think that it could be spiced up a little bit. She told me today that I can rewrite it to make myself look however amazing of an employee that I want to. So I'm going to write myself my own letter of recommendation tonight, then print those out to add to each manila envelope. I'm so excited. I applied to 5 other restaurants last night, so hopefully we can get the ball moving. Hopefully I can get an interview at one of these places. This is just simply not as easy as I thought it'd be to find a restaurant job, but it's okay. I'm persevering. I still got a lot of cards to play. This is the upstairs office, and this is the computer I logged into. I hope my managers cannot see the history of what the printers were printing. They're gonna say, Brandon, are you quitting? Because my department managers know that I'm finding a new job, but not the general store directors. I honestly don't think they'd care though. If they found out, I feel like they would let me. At least I hope so. Wow, I'm surprised no one walked up here in the time that I've been filming this, because it's also the employee break room. You are sitting on a painting on my wall. That is where you're at right now, love. I will be reviewing this popsicle. Outshine mango fruit bars, aka a popsicle. Is popsicle copyrighted or something? These are freaking delicious. You wish you could have a bite of this right now. I have to be on my tippy toes to really be in the frame. This is my normal height. Tastes like actual mango. So refreshing. I love it. I've never showed so much of my life so in depth in a YouTube video before. Vlogging every day, you're really seeing how I'm living. That is very exciting. I am going to have lots of stuff to look back on. However, I was thinking, is this actually so great of a thing? Because I might be exposing myself for not really living a very exciting life. Is that like crazy to say? Listen, I am actually having an amazing 2024 so far. I'm having a great time. It's just, I was thinking, I'm not really like doing a whole lot in this video so far, besides making a tuna fish sandwich and I don't know, reviewing a freaking popsicle. So I'm just like, will you think that like I'm really pathetic? Guys, stop. You can't think that, because I'm having fun. But then if I feel a need to like address all of this, is that just like proof of my insecurity? But then is feeling comfortable addressing this proof of my not insecurity? I don't know. This is confusing. I just want to eat my popsicle. Ooh, eating this popsicle is also very revealing. Sometimes I'm talking for like 20 minutes, but I only end up keeping like 2 minutes of it. So I'm cutting out major portions to like completely alter and change what I said. So it's like, I can talk all I want, repeat myself all I want, go on so many rants and be able to cut them out. But with this popsicle, as I'm eating it, it is a very good teller of time. Like if all of a sudden I was just showing you the popsicle and then it jumps to me talking about something and I'm like done with the popsicle, you know that I just cut out a huge portion of whatever I said while I was eating the popsicle. I don't know what I'm gonna end up cutting out. If you're a little detective, you could have figured that all out by yourself. Now March 25th.
Four plus.
I'm good. My solution.
He's like he's saying like, oh, that's my.
Wait.
That's much better.
I ordered a bidet. Bidets seem to be the new thing nowadays. I've only used a bidet one time before at a relative's house. I didn't really have that great of an experience. Everyone that I've ever heard talk about bidets only has good things to say about them. When I used one, I swear it didn't really work. I feel like it just sort of made my entire butt wet. Didn't actually clean anything down there. Maybe I was using it wrong. Maybe I was sitting on the toilet seat wrong. I don't know, but I really want to give it another try. I don't actually know what sparked me to get a bidet now. I just randomly thought of it. It came in a lot larger of a box than I expected. It is from Amazon. Oh, I'm also using my box knife from Amazon Basics. I just love Jeff Bezos. Ah! This looks really fancy. Whoa. The whole outside is just covered in reviews and awards that it's gotten. That's actually a really genius marketing strategy. I got Luxe Bidet. This was like the highest reviewed bidet on Amazon. It was around $60, so I really splurged on this. I'm so excited. I hope this changes my life. I'm also really confused if this can be installed on any toilet. Like, what if it isn't compatible with my toilet? How do I know that? Enjoy this free travel bag as a gift for you. They are totally winning me over. I am seriously a victim to this capitalism. Looks like there's a lot of parts to it. I hope this isn't too complicated. Guys, this is a lot of crazy parts. And here's the bidet. I feel like when I install this, I'm gonna like break one of the pipes or just like not twist something correctly, and then all of the water is going to squirt out, but not clean water, the used poop water. I mean, like, I don't know what there is to show you. I don't know what any of this means. So I will see you guys later. Oh my gosh, I just remembered, very unfortunately, I already pooped tonight, and I only poop once a day. Everyone is always giving me crap when they find out that I poop only once a day. They're like, you know that it's healthier the more you poop. You need to poop more. Like, leave me alone. And my poop business is between me, myself, and I. Anyways, very sensitive topic for me. So I will try to use this tomorrow and I'll update you on how my experience goes. I hope this isn't TMI. Honestly, this could actually come in handy if you're looking to get a bidet. Where's my sponsor? Where's the money I'm getting for this if I got good things to say about it? And so far I do with that mini travel bag that I got for free. Oh my gosh. Guys, this bidet might have been the best purchase I've ever made. I don't know what I was talking about when I was saying the first time I used a bidet, I didn't like it. I definitely was not using it correctly, because this bidet is the best thing that ever happened to me. Now that I have it installed in my toilet, I never want to use the bathroom anywhere else. It is so convenient. Not only is it more comfortable, quicker, more clean, all of the above, but it also saves on toilet paper. So reduces waste and saves you money. Wow. I only want to go to the bathroom in my bathroom. That's the moral of the story. We need to eradicate toilet paper. There will never be a toilet paper crisis if there's another pandemic. At least I won't have to worry about it. As long as I got running water, I don't need toilet paper. Then March 26th, this is the other day where I went to more restaurants. But remember, we're not talking about it in this video. You gotta wait till part 3. So fast forward to me going to the public library. I'm actually really tired right now. I got off work from my new restaurant job. Then I came home, ate an entire pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream because they were on sale at Fred Meyer, so I got 3. Yeah, every freaking night the last 3 days I'm eating an entire pint of ice cream. And it makes me feel awful, but I'm trying to finish my March vlog before the end of April. This is crazy. I am at the Multnomah County Public Library. It's so nice in here. Are you kidding? I got my own private room to film this. This is my first time coming here. I tried to come here many months ago, but it was closed for a long time because it was under construction. And I just found out that they reopened like a month ago. So who was gonna tell me that they opened so long ago and I never even knew about it? It is so nice. I think it wasn't just like normal construction. It was renovations that they were going through. It is so amazing in here. Everything is super clean. Just super fancy, and the view is so fun. I'm in the middle of downtown. This is the city life. I love the green carpet. I'm really impressed with this place. The bathrooms were so nice. I just keep saying nice. Every single stall was completely private. There wasn't even any space above or below the door. All gender inclusive. Fancy sinks. It's like one of the nicest public facilities that I've ever been to, and it's only a 9-minute walk from my apartment. I'm gonna be coming here all the time. This is my new hotspot.
Good evening.
Library's closing soon. I have to go. Oh gosh. And that concludes March vlog part 2. This is the end. Yeah, I am so sorry that it took me forever to frickin' upload this video. Ugh, it's been a month since part 1. Please forgive me. Please, please, please. You know what? It was actually really weird editing this because with part 1, I was sort of like editing every day as I was filming, but then I got really backed up with footage. So I didn't really start editing part 2 until like 2 to 3 weeks after I had filmed it all. So going back to edit everything, I had kind of forgotten what I filmed. So it was like, I was also watching it for the first time, remembering the videos that I took, and it was just like a weird experience. Like never before had there been so much time between me filming something and then me going to edit it. Does this make sense? So I was also watching a YouTube video because all of it felt very new to me because I forgot it all. Anyways, why do I always feel like I'm explaining things so poorly, so then it takes me forever to explain it, and then I just repeat myself, and I fall in this little rabbit hole just because I feel like I'm explaining it poorly. But then I think that whoever I'm explaining it to thinks that I think they're dumb, and then they think that I think that they're dumb. Wait, did I just say that? But no, it's not that I think that you... Oh my gosh, this is getting complicated. It's not that I think that you're too dumb to understand. It's that I think I'm bad at explaining. But it's not because I think you're dumb. It's just because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so inarticulate and I don't think I explain things good. And I'm literally doing it right now. So I need to shut up. Oh my gosh, my nose is like really stuffed right now. And I am just really going through it right now. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I got this scratch the other day, but I don't know what it's from, and it's taking so long to heal, but it was also like a really shallow scratch, so I don't know what's going on. Like, it looks kind of thick, right? Like, I swear it's getting worse. Oh, it's not getting better, and I think that like a demon marked me. Oh my god, I'm like more congested the more I talk. What is going on, guys? Oh my god, this scratch is really cursing me. I'm so tired. Wait, okay, this is my goodbye. I hope it's not a month until I post part 3. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked my part 2, and I will see you in part 3. Bye.